having a pretty good hair day. It's like weird because it's humid. Good morning. It is Tuesday, and you know what that means? Ahsoka. I am here for 9 o'clock, like no one's business. I'm probably going to be working all the way up until then. Today, I'm going to be doing a tester bag. So when I do a tester bag and I'm going to film for it, I like to. Oh, thank you, Eve. I like to do a to actually test and write down any comments I have for the designer. And then that's when I do the video. So the video can go together kind of smoothly. So I haven't picked out my material, but I think I came up with the idea when I was making anything, everything and anything for the kitchen sink stew. My husband was supposed to put out chicken tonight, but he was busy this morning. So I'm assuming. So he didn't put out the chicken. So I went to the grocery store after I dropped off the kiddos and they had some lamb chops and some and beef loins on sale. So I knew I had potatoes, vegetables up the yin yang, bell peppers, onions, kale, all that stuff. So I made anything and everything but the kitchen sink stew. It is my first stew for the spooky season, so I'm really excited about it. Okay, so I don't I don't really drink. Um, but when people buy me bottles of alcohol, it is very funny how long I keep them. So my friend got me this really nice, cute bottle of wine, and the why I opened it wasn't to drink. I like to cook with wine. Like if you give me wine, I will cook with it. Like I love cooking with wine. So I cooked with it, but I was like, I don't feel like this is real wine. So I stuck it in the freezer and it solidified. So I'm waiting for the other half to defrost so I could put it in the stew. Um, so, oh no, it says September 22nd. Oh no, no. Okay, I apologize. I need to change that. I meant to put the 12th. I'll thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. So I have stew slowly simmering. I was gonna put it in the crock pot, but I actually like doing it on my oven. It's cool outside. There's condensation on my windows. It is getting to be spooky season, and I'm here for it. I am so done with the heat. I am like done. So I'm waiting for cool sweater weather and my dark history hoodie and just be chilling. So I'm going to I'm doing that today. Tomorrow we have at I think 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. I have somebody coming in to do the last bid on the measurements for our windows. So it's it might be very possible that my windows might be done next month. And I cannot express to you how much this means to us. We bought this house and everything in this house is original. The wood floors, the windows. My community was made in 1971. So the windows, the water heater, everything is original in this house. So we make do. We're grateful that we own a house and we're grateful that we get to fix her up. So this is something that's really important because the energy bill is crazy because you can literally feel air coming out of some of the sills and stuff. And we've done DIY HTV fix-its and now we're finally getting bids and we might be getting our windows next month. And I'm really unbelievably grateful for that because lower energy cost efficient. My house is surrounded by trees, so I can't do solar panels. I really wanted to do that, the panels, but it is nothing but trees by our house. I live in Maryland. Arnetta, you know what's up. Like, out here, you can't extend a hand without touching a tree. It's just even in the city, it's just so many trees. Yes, Eve, window issues are a big thing. Like I messaged Sandra yesterday with it and she was like excited with me because she was like, "Yes, cheaper energy bills." I was like, "Right? Right?" I know. It's well, today right now it's 70 degrees, but I woke up this morning cold. I woke up this morning cold. I woke up taking the blankets off my husband. That's how you know fall's coming. So Maryland does this weird thing, like, we'll have a day in the 90s and then 2 days in the 70s, a day in the 80s, then 3 days in the 60s, and that's how it progressed. By October 31st, we will have our first frost. So, like, it just does this weird thing with one really high temperature, then it drops. So, and then the sun set yesterday, the time go down faster and faster. Hey, Leslie. Yeah. Oh, I know. I seen someone already posted that in some parts of Colorado, one part of Colorado, it was already snowing. I was like, Jiminy Christmas, man. I don't want it that just yet. I don't get me wrong. I'm a girl who loves the snow. I love snow days because it's just the world is quiet for just a moment. We don't have those moments in the year where the world absolutely stops. So I love the snow, but I just don't want it yet. Like we can I don't Let's talk about snow in December. Yeah. I just want spooky weather. Trees changing colors, which some tree leaves are turning yellow in my area. So trees changing colors, leaves falling, weather calming down. Everyone's wearing sweater weather. People are drinking apple cider and oh my God, I think I got Hope addicted to. I when she was working with me at the convention this weekend, I guess I never gave her a pumpkin latte, the pumpkin spice latte. Yeah, she had 2, she's addicted, and she's like, "Can I have another one?" I'm like, "When you get a job, sure, dude, because those I'm drinking the coffee that's at home, so I mean so you're gonna have to work that out on your own." Yeah, the temperature is super comfortable right now. Like, you can just go out in a t-shirt, and there's something in the air that you can feel that doesn't feel like summer. Oh, Linda, that's a lot of money. $75 is a lot of money. Good morning, Lynette. Yeah, fall and fall's my favorite season. I do like spring. My allergies don't. I love spring. I love seeing all the flowers come and bloom. And I guess it's kind of like summer to me. I hate the dog days of summer. This is what we're in right now. The dog days of summer, where it's the last part of the summer. This is when all the hurricanes, tropical storms, all this craziness wants to come in because it didn't get to do it earlier this year. I hate the end of summer and I hate the end of December, like winter, because at the end of winter, you're ready to snap. You're like, I want to go outside. I want to play. I'm tired of this cold weather. And then when winter, spring come here, like it doesn't know what it wants to be for like a month. I hate that transition too. So those two transitions I can't deal with, but I like the fall transition to winter and I like the spring transition into summer. So not all that bad. I just not a big summer person. I overheat real fast. You know, you know. Yeah, that ragweed is not even cool. And like the morning glories are taking over my garden. Like they're everywhere. They're wrapped around everything. And I'm like, Kendall, please, 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 can you get like cut them down? He was gonna do them this weekend that just passed, but we had like it rained. Like I always say that God has a sense of humor when it comes down to Maryland. Like it won't rain Monday through Thursday, and then all of a sudden Friday, Saturday, and Sunday comes and it's like, yeah, guess what? You're gonna have some rain. Yeah, I love the way plants look too. Oh my God, the cherry blossoms are gorgeous, even though my face wants to fall off when they come. Like I just love tulips, all that. My neighbor has a really beautiful garden that just like springs into life um in spring. So I don't know. I want to start I would like to do 2024 where I start doing a little bit more gardening in the front and start planting flowers that can go for different seasons and bloom. Like my neighbor, like they have the prettiest flowers all year round. I suck at planting though. I can kill a cactus and bamboo. I've done it a couple times. Kendall's good at doing it, and Hope is actually really good at planting, knowing like what to do. I can recognize plants. Like I'll be like, "Oh, this is over there," or "This is over there," but no, I suck. I just like kill them. So today, I am doing a tester, and I'm really excited to actually do it. I think I figured out what I want to do with my fabric, and I am going to cut everything out, and then I'm gonna sew it up, and I'm gonna spend the whole day on it, taking my time, writing notes, and just enjoy the process of sewing. Probably listen to some true crime or listen to a book. I have like 4 audiobooks that I wanna listen to that I haven't yet. So, yeah, and then one of them is like this dramatic tale that I was listening to the other day. It was on Amazon Prime actually made me listen to it. So I was watching TV and Amazon was like, "Listen to this audiobook." It's, something like it's a special cast and sound effects. I was stuck on Stupid. This thing was on my TV for 4 hours. It's like a 4-hour thing. And I was stuck on Stupid, and the second book is for free on Amazon, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and play the Audible," and it dealt with, like, this vampire apocalypse very different than I've ever seen, like, a vampire show, so I was, like, really into it. I'm trying to get my spooky season fills, so, you know. Speaking of that, I'm, like, picking out some stuff for Novoween, and I'm pretty excited. I have a lot of costumes I've been thinking about and weird things to do with my hair. I like doing weird things with my hair, though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm drinking an orange creamsicle soda. Yep. It's super good, by the way. Breakfast of Champions. I'm gonna eat a cheesecake because I'm still in a pity party, but I'm not that much. Okay, so yesterday I was still down and out, and then I mosey on over to vendors. There's this vendor group that I'm in. It's called We Are Vendors, and what happens is you could type in uh, a vendor spot. Like if you're in DC, you could put like DC Festival, and people will give their intake on what's going on. The things that people were saying about Baltimore Comic Con were exactly what I was going through. That this was the worst selling show. This one guy said that he's been to Baltimore Comic Con 9 out of the 10 years he's been doing Comic Cons, and he said it was the worst show he's ever had. He's never had a show where he made not one dime the first day. He was like, we were competing with a marathon, we were competing with the Ravens home game, and we were competing with the horrible weather this weekend. And it was bad. It was bad. I had some people tell me that I should ask for a refund for my table. I'm not going to do that because they're, even though the part of me that's saying yes, they owe a partial refund because they promised vendors that they would never put us on a competitive weekend with one of the sports teams. Because where this place is located, it's across the street from the Raven Stadium and the Oreo Stadium. Like you can literally throw a coin and be at either stadium. And then the marathon, they blocked off all these streets, which is great because I love marathons, but they should never have a con the same day as a marathon because nobody can get in and out and people will get frustrated. Plus the parking because of all these events were like $50 for like 8 hours. So it was, I don't want to say it was good to hear other vendors say that, but it was good. And a lot of other people saying that they're never coming back. I am never going back to that show. Bigger and better things. I'm going to try for New York Comic Con, C2E2, and possibly Dragon Con. Everyone wants me to do Dragon Con. I just don't want to drive that far. Like driving to New York or Chicago is a little bit closer. just a little bit. So, yeah, it was very interesting. Let's see. Oh, do I watch Annie Elise? Let's see. I'm trying to say yes, I watch her. I was trying to do one of her terminologies, like because she says certain things. She has certain manner, red flag alert, and all that stuff like that. She's really good at what she does. I watch her in the whenever I can. I try to listen to her iPod. Her podcast, but I haven't. I always catch it on YouTube, which is really weird. You would think I would listen to it because I don't actually watch what they're saying. I'm just listening to them. They're just like background noise. I do listen to Annie Elise. I listen to Bailey, Crew Chimes, from what is that lady? She was in DC too. She just moved to New York. Brittany Vaughn and the Irish guy. What is his name? The Next Chapter. I don't know what it is about him. It's like, let's give it a go. I don't know. Is his accent? Hello. Yes, Impact Winter. That's what I listen to. So if you have Amazon Plus, you know you can watch movies and TV shows and whatnot, right? So this one is you can watch it, but you can watch it on your TV show. So all it was like um it was a blank screen, but you can hear all the sound effects and whatever. So I just listened to I just listened to Impact Winter, and I have the second one downloaded to listen to it as well. Yeah, I feel a lot better. I know I shouldn't need the justification of other vendors saying the same thing as me, but for me, I've never had an event like this, and it's very humbling, and it was a lesson. And also it was a lesson, and I thought it was just me, and to hear other people say, no, it's not. This is what's happening to us, and we're never coming back, and it makes it, it just helps. Yes, Mike. Yeah. He's a cutie. My favorite thing is when he does the breakdown for uh what is it? What is the insurance that everybody tries to kill their spouse for? The death insurance or whatever. Life insurance. There you go. And he does this little dance, and it's like different ones with like a captain's hat and just like different party things. I laugh all the time because I'm like, this like I swear he picks out stories that are just life insurance, or maybe we're in this society right now where people are super trying to like murder their spouse for life insurance. Like, it is crazy how many people try to do this or have done this but didn't get the life insurance. Like, I don't I'm not understanding. But yeah, I listen to them. I listen to Mr. Ballin too. I don't know. He's a really good storyteller. If he came live somewhere around here, I would watch him. He knows how to wield a story, and I think that is a craft. That's something that if you can tell a story and keep people's interest and want them having more, you have a magical power. Oh, thanks. This Captain EO was a ride at Disney, and they took it down, and then they brought it back. Then they took it down and they brought it back. But the last time I went for, I think it was for Faith's fifth birthday. God, that was like 13 years ago. I got my Captain EO shirt, and then I had another one, but it ripped, and I refused to throw it away. So I like folded it up like it was a flag and put it in my drawers that it will never see light of day, but I refused to do it. And then Kendall found one for me on eBay, and I was like excited. I was like, yes, Captain EO. Thank you, Jenny. Let's give it a go. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, it was such a fun ride, right? You know what's funny is that I had to find it on YouTube so I could show my kids, and my kids were like, "That is terrifying. That was at Disney." And I guess they were terrified about the lady because if you been on the Captain EO ride, the villain is a female, right? And she is silver, and she has like this spider-like quality. It totally freaked out my kids. They were like, "Yeah, hard pass on this ride." Yeah, it was a fantastic ride for the Michael Jackson era. Now, if you watch it post this era, you're just like, oh crap, mom, why did you think that was okay for so so but I do like I remember I took Faith to see Honey I Shrunk the Audience. That was the funniest thing. I have to let you have Kendall tell you that story because that was the funniest story ever. Like Faith was not about 3D movies and 3D shows. Like she has never been about it, but that was her first experience in a live audience, and she did so much. Like everybody was paying attention to her and not the show. So she was not having it when they released the mouse into the audience. So yeah, I don't know. I have good memories at Disneyland in California, tons. Because even before I had kids, me and my sister, we would go all the time. And when as a kid, my family went as one unit. I'm not gonna even lie. Even when I still lived out there, we would like go as a family. When all of us were graduated from high school and in college, we would still go to like Knott's Berry Farm or Disneyland or Magic Mountain. It's just something that my family loves to do. We love to be at theme parks, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, so today is testing day, and I had to order a new motor for my 1541S. That was a hurdy, but Steve shipped it out. I should have it tomorrow so I can install a new motor. So my it might sound different. My 1541S might sound different when I record this video for this bag that I'm testing. So this should be interesting. What happened was is do not let your kids near your machines. Hope was spinning in this chair like children do, and she knocked out the switch that goes on and off. Now, my machine wouldn't come on, but something told me to take one of Lauren's clips and press it against the on button and then electrical tape it. And for 5 months, I just have to unplug the machine, but now it's progressively getting worse, so I had to get a new one. That was the first thing I told myself I was going to get from the convention. Because the convention didn't do well, that's the only thing I was able to get, but I'm really excited about it because I feel like having a clip for your on and off isn't with electrical tape isn't the safest. And let's call a spade a spade. I'm a klutz on any given day, so I'm truly surprised I haven't got electrocuted. So let me knock on some wood. Yeah, but it does show you that I'm crafty. I will. Man, I was so devastated because I didn't the servo motors, people don't want to talk about it. If you depending on what servo motor, the horsepower, and if you have a needle positioner, it can cost a pretty penny. So a good motor just helps the machine. So I was mad. And she was like, I'm so sorry. She somehow took off both buttons. And the thing is that this 600 reliable Steve doesn't carry anymore, and he has a whole different one. So he was trying to find me a different panel cover so that way I could just replace the panel cover, but he doesn't carry it. And every panel cover I've seen, like on eBay, they want it like $35 to like $75 for, and I was like, screw that, I could just put $100 or $150 more and get a brand new one that is more up to date. So there we are. I ordered it yesterday from Steve from Sewing Gold, and it should be here tomorrow between 10 and 12. So I'll be installing a motor tomorrow, which doesn't take very long. It takes about 45 minutes. And then I'll be back. Me and 1541S will be back like peas and carrots. So yeah, that's the exciting news, is new motor. I did see that there, for my Canadian friends, I did see that there is a person that owns a quilting shop that's going to be having a advent calendar. I'm trying to get more information in reference to that, and I will like give it to you guys tomorrow. I'm waiting for my friend to get back to me, but there is a really exciting like beginners advent calendar that it's a Canadian quilt shop that's going to be carrying, and I thought that was super cool. So if anybody's new to bag making, or you even have to be new, like if you're someone that just likes to try new patterns and you live in Canada and you've been looking for an advent calendar that you don't have to pay, exorbitant shipping fees, I will get this information out to you guys. I know in the UK I know there's a couple of different ones. I'm trying to get more information because I've had people message me asking me if I knew if there's any, and I at this time I didn't know, and then I found out about one yesterday. Yeah, Kendall was like, what did you do? He looked down there, he was like, is that a clip? No, it gets better because I didn't even tell you guys the second part. Because the second part, if you guys know anything about science, you're gonna do not freak out, okay? I haven't died, didn't get shocked. So the washers that go on the back of locks that are like this long. So you put the clip. I feel like I got to give you a visual. You put the clip, then you put the washer to have it lay flat, so that way it can hold this part in to the on position, and then the and then the electrical tape. I blame the fact that I used electrical tape on my nameplate, so I just thought I got a new one though, so like there's no more worried about it. Kendall's like, what the hell, Chanel? I looked for a panel. I looked for the cover switch panels. They just everyone doesn't make this brushless motor anymore. I've had this machine for almost 6, 7 years, and it's the same motor. It would have kept continuing to go strong if I didn't have my destructive daughter with me. I can't be really mad at her because she's part me, and I am destructive too. But man, she was just spinning around like she had nobody's business, and bam, next thing I know, I like my on and off switch is on the floor, light little thingy is on the thing. I'm like, this is sex. So I had a I had to put good morning, Sandra. I had to like rig it because I had to do a test and it worked out and I really never thought it worked. I mean, look, I'm gonna let you know. If we were on an island, you would want me on your island. I can cook. I'm really good with mechanical stuff. It may not be safe ish, but it'll work ish. And I'm always down for a challenge. Yeah, it was not the best. I know that box. I'm telling you, the box, if you're into horror, is you get the best bang for your buck. Even if you're not into horror, like the things that they have in the box, like you get so much fabric, you get so much little things. Like I'm thinking about taking this one. I have it on my sewing machine still because I was wondering if I got a black hoodie and put this on the back, would it look amazing? And then have like Novaween on the top of the sweater and have it in the back. I don't know. I mean, I just found out that this person on YouTube showed me how to make sublimation and glow in the dark, and I'm about to lose my ever loving mind. Novaween is about to be on and cracking with some weird stuff. So, cupcakes box, yeah, all about that. The blood spatter fabric is really nice. I love the fact that this is really important to me because sometimes people will have the fabric, the webbing, and the tape, and then there are different coloring. And that is normal because of weft and weave, the materials, anything. What you may think is pink here, but if you put it on like vinyl, it might be purple. It's really hard to match colorways with different fabric textiles. Hers all match. There's no different slightly shade of red or slightly shade of black. So that is very impressive to me because I've never seen that. Because I'm now expecting if I get a polyester base and cotton, they're going to be two different colors because what happens is when they submit this to um their supplier, they're going to be like, yeah, use red number 782. And when they use it on a polyester, vinyl, cork, or whatever base they use it, it's going to look different on every single one. Everything matches, and I thought that was pretty interesting because, again, I never seen that. My hair looks really good right now, and I didn't do anything to it except take my sleeping bonnet off. So it didn't look good yesterday. It does this weird thing, like it just wants to do whatever it wants to do. Also, I had somebody that tried to stroke my hair at the convention, and I didn't know how to reply because my initial thought is like, get your hand out of my pocket. No, my initial reply was like, please move your hands from my hair. They're like, it is so pretty. Is it easier to fall asleep at night? Yes, because my hair is a cloud. I don't know why people always want to touch my hair. I'm gonna start wearing t-shirts. Please do not touch it. I know it's mythical to you. I understand. You can ask whatever questions. I'm pretty much used to it. That I like. I actually get a lot of moms who have daughters that have curly hair and they try to figure out how my curls are like dry and they're intact. So I'll tell them what I do, but then they seem like they get bored because they don't understand that it takes a lot of time. Like I'm underneath the diffuser forever. Like Sandra and Tori were doing a bag, and half the video I was underneath diffusing my hair. So I was like turning the volume up, having an earbud in, and trying to diffuse on the other side. Ooh, yeah. I'm excited about the cupcake one. Because I don't know, cupcakes just make me happy. Make me happy. Yesterday was Roxy's birthday. She turned 8, and Hope made her like a fruit puppy cake thing. And yeah, the dogs went nuts. And I'm not gonna lie, they're spoiled. I came home today. I wanted the Thanksgiving foods out, right? And so they had all this canned pumpkin. And for some odd reason, this is the weirdest thing. When Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas goes, all the pumpkin can goes. They don't like restock it. So, but Loki is addicted to pumpkin. So as soon as I opened up that can, he was like in my face, like, what's up? So he sat there like a little gentleman, and I mixed it in his dog food. So he's probably in a puppy comatose right now because he just got puppy wasted on some pumpkin. That dude loves some pumpkin, and I don't know what it is about it. He just he can smell that like a mile away. So he's totally puppy wasted. Oh yeah, I get weird questions like, is it easier to sleep on if you fall? Yeah, it's a helmet, so it's going to totally protect my. I get weird questions. Like I don't mind questions where people are asking legitimately. I'll get a lot of people that have like biracial children and they don't know what to do with their hair, which is normal. So it's completely normal because my mom is black and my dad is Hispanic, right? My mom had the hardest time doing my hair because it wasn't like anything that she's ever experienced. And she had an easier time with my sister's hair and my brother's hair. So like hair doesn't know like I can't explain it. Like hair is difficult for a lot of people, especially when you have tighter coils and curls like I do. Like so, and wanting definition. So I totally understand when someone comes up to me and asks me, I'm like, I will give whatever knowledge because I have years of failed mistakes. I did not like my hair until about 3 years ago. So it was because the curls were never defined. It was just one big frizz ball. Um, they would only be defined if I didn't touch my hair after I washed it for like 7 hours. And how that's not living, that is slowly dying. So when I figured out what was good for mine, I always try to share that. But yeah, I always get people wanting to touch my hair or ask really questions. Yes, I do lose things in my hair. I've already explained. I've taken showers and there's jelly clips and clips in my hair from bag making, and I'm like, oh my god, where did that come from? On the bathroom floor. It happens all the time. I stick everything in my hair. If you're around me long enough, you'll see me stick something in there. um, but yeah, I don't care. Kids could touch my hair. I had a little kid braid my hair on the way to North Carolina. So I'm cool with that. They're little kids. Let them explore the mythical hair, right? But adults, if you're over the age of 15, I'm gonna start side-eyeing you. That's just how it is. Yeah, everyone's different, you know? The cloud, yeah. I'm really excited about the cupcakes. I love cupcakes though. I feel like when you do a box opening, you need to have a couple of your daughter's cupcakes around you so we all can just drool and remember, especially for us remembers. Like if you guys haven't had it yet, I'm kind of jealous of you because although they look good, you didn't taste their delicacy and how great they are. See, Arnetta, Christine, and I, Nicole, we tasted those. We know what they're about, and now we want them all the time. And we can't get them. We don't live by her. Her daughter makes the best cupcakes I've ever had in my life, and that's saying a lot. The best. The best. So, I'm sorry. So, yeah, it's cupcakes. So yeah, I'm going to be just doing a bag today, just chilling and waiting for I have a package coming in from FedEx. I'm not filming today. I'm going to film probably on Thursday. The project that I'm going to have out for Friday is a really simple so it kind of goes in with the last one I had, so it should be everything work out really well. Yeah, see, I just need you to just air. I wish you could. I mean, when are we gonna come out with texting food? Like we have all this stuff. We have those creepy ass AI robots that look at us, and then when you ask them if they're trying to destroy us, they do a creepy smile. Why can't we just like text cupcakes? Like text me the cupcake and I can have it. This is something we should be already having. The Jetsons said we will be progressing in the future. Why is this not happening? So yeah. I'm going to probably hop off, stuff my face, drink my drink, and start cutting out the my pattern pieces so that way I can get this bag started. I'm really excited about it and see it comes out. I might do it in leather too. I'm like, so many choices, so many choices. All right. Well, I'm going to head off and I will say hello to everyone tomorrow. Hope everyone has a really, really good day. Oh, this Coraline? Okay, she was a mistake. I accidentally printed her the wrong direction. I mean, on the wrong side of the paper, and I can't throw things away, so she's just chilling on my wall. Um, oh, surprise, surprise. Okay, we'll see. Now you cut it in after. I didn't cut mine out. I have to cut faster than you, and you cut faster than me. Yeah, I did say the Jetsons. Jetsons promised me a lot. I don't have my where's my robot that cleans for me? That's sassy. Where are they? Where I'm cooking right now. I have to clean the toilet, so see? I know. I didn't well, like Kindle was having a hard time. My printer wouldn't print. And if anybody knows about me, my printers never print. I really want to get the Shack Eco one so bad, so I will be saving for that too. I have the worst luck with printers in the world. Like not the sublimation, the sublim that's why I think I like sublimating. I never have issues. They're always if it's an issue, it's something that I messed up, like printing on the wrong side. So, but I won't do the great thing about it, I don't really think of it as a mess up. I just more wall art. Yeah. Aw. See? Ugh. My daughter's texting me. I know they know that when I'm on a live. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I hate like kids texting you while they're in school and class drives me absolutely nuts because you're like, is there an emergency? What's going what is going on, my friend? Yeah, I need a new printer. I really, really want. I seen this one that it's like a Shack one where you can fill up your own cartridges for ink, and the ink is not that expensive. I've been like researching it, and I think that's what I want to get. I'm either asking for a Christmas gift, or I'm gonna have to save and probably get it next year. But yeah, Kendall was having great difficulties printing out my patterns, and then there's another one he has to print out today. So God be with him because he knows that he cannot rely on me on printing because I go rogue. I know, but unfortunately, this last show was abysmal, and I just I don't have the money to do it. I that was part of my plan, but instead I got what I needed was a new motor. So I know the local library is not that far. I just last time when I print testers, most of the people I test for are like 60 pages. So, um, I just I just usually just send the file to Kindle and he'll print it for me. He'll find whether he's doing it at FedEx or UPS, he'll figure out where to print it and get it to me. But yeah, the printer that we have right now, the laser printer, I absolutely hate. I want every time I see it, I want to grab a bat or a saw, and he's like, "Don't do it." It's like- oh yeah, I know. That's why I think that the one from Shack is actually good because from everything I read, the ink is just like amazing. Like you can just refill it really easily. It's not that expensive. The machine itself costs a lot, but the ink doesn't. And it does everything that you want it to do, like scanning, all that stuff. So like I think I might just do that one. Yeah, printing me and my printer, like but yeah, that's why I was telling Kindle it's not me because like the sublimation, it's on. Like I'm on, I put it on, I do what I gotta do, and bam, they come out and they're awesome. Yeah. So like I think that's important because I think that is a big aspect. There are people that do e-readers for patterns. I need to actually fill the pattern. I like to write notes where I get stuck, where I think I would like to modify and everything. And so it's really important for me to have a physical copy of it. But I'm really good at keeping the instructions. I'm just not good at keeping the paper pattern pieces. But I'll keep the instructions all day long because it's you don't want to reprint. That's wasting. So anywho, I'm going to hop off and I say adieu, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay. I hope everyone has a really good day and everyone stays safe. Okay. Bye.